Welcome, everyone, to today's introduction episode for the podcast Wisdom with Wiebke. I'm very grateful for all the listeners who are listening right now. And if you wonder who this voice belongs because you can't see the video, my name is Wiebke, and I have a history, a background in business psychology, also some technical background, and then also I work in the coaching and self-development and training industry right now. And this podcast really started back in last year in May when I was on a retreat and I met a wonderful woman. And I think I can say her name. Her name is Chantal. And she is just amazing. She inspired me a lot. And at that time, I was wondering how I could help other people be more in tune with their spirituality, whatever that means for them, and how I could help people awaken or just become more aware, become more conscious. And we were bouncing off ideas. And at some point, she said, "Why don't you just interview people from the retreat or just in general who are interesting to you?" And I thought, that's an interesting thought. Immediately, I could feel in my body that would be something out of my comfort zone. And also at the same time, there was some excitement within me because I already knew listening to all those stories, empowering stories, interesting stories, and exciting stories of those people I would possibly interview would just would just fill me up so much. So yeah, I could really feel the passion coming up inside my body. So I told her, "Great, thanks so much for that idea. I'm going to sit with that. And if the time is right, I'm going to start." And now I felt the time is right. And I've met so many great people lining up now for my episode to come. I would like to interview and let you guys know more about them and their path because I think it can change lives to hear someone else's story and how they overcome challenges or how they live their daily lives with spirituality, with the universe, with God, with whatever it is that you want to call it. And the real mission behind it or my vision around it was oftentimes I found myself, let's say, on parties or talking to new people, having small talk, even to my friends, the depth which I would like to talk with other people about the spirituality or about the universe hasn't been there in the extent I would like it to be there. And sometimes that can make you feel a bit outside or that you maybe you're a bit different and you can't really connect with the people around you as much as you wish to. So I thought, wouldn't it be nice to create something where, because I believe there are other people out there who think like me, who feel like me, who also want to connect. So I thought to myself, wouldn't it be amazing to create something that connects us all over the world, listening to this podcast, feeling more in tune, feeling more connected with these people sharing their stories. And also, what I found is, or what I heard a lot when I share at some point, meeting someone new, I would share, yes, I'm spiritual, and maybe share a bit more about what I believe or whatever. Oftentimes, those labels would show up and be like, you don't really look spiritual, or oh, you must meditate a lot, probably, or that means probably you don't drink any alcohol, or you don't do this, or you do this more. So there's a lot of prejudice, but then also labels put on people who claim that they're spiritual. And I'm not saying I'm like this super spiritual person. I know and I can feel it that spirituality is important for me in my life. And that is a very different perspective I have on spirituality than other people might have. So my spirituality, or how I define it, that works for me, but might not work for other people, and they define it differently. But what excites me so much is to find out what it does mean to other people and how they define it, and also what kind of tools and tricks and habits or rituals they might have with and share with us that other people can benefit from if they integrate it in their life. And yeah, and I just love to burst the bubble that you have to be a certain way, otherwise you're not spiritual. Because I do believe that you can drink some alcohol, you can go on metal parties or techno parties, you can, I don't know, you don't have to be a hippie to be a spiritual person. You can just be you, and you define however you want to live your life. So yeah, everything in balance, really. It's up to you. So that's why I also created this podcast. And I just hope that even if one person listens to it, that they feel more connected and that they feel heard and that they maybe feel inspired to do something as well to connect other people more and to raise the awareness. And I can't wait for all the stories, because I have in my head, I have this vision and I already know certain people I want to interview. And the next episode, I already recorded it today actually, and it was amazing. So stay tuned and follow me with this journey. And also maybe let me know some feedback. I'm always happy if you want to hear something differently, or if you have any ideas. This is all created in the now, and it's a living, breathing process. So if you have some great ideas and they resonate with me, I'm gonna try and integrate them. But for now, super happy to have you all listening in here. And I wish you a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you might be in the world. And stay tuned. Love you lots. Bye.